Well, it's been a rough time for everyone, including the transit agencies, financially and economically speaking. We've reported to you that the folks at AC Transit and Bay Area Rapid Transit, BART, have been discussing increasing fees for riding transit and potentially cutting some service as well. Well, this week it was Caltrain's turn.
On the issue of whether or not the board is in position to determine a fiscal emergency exists because of the financial condition that presently persists, and find nothing in the written comments that would take issue with the proposed declaration of a fiscal emergency, nor have any of the oral comments received this morning question the propriety from a legal standpoint or from a policy perspective of making that declaration.
But will Caltrain fares increase? Will service decrease? And when? Will weekend service be eliminated? What about service to Gilroy? Many varying opinions were proffered by many in attendance in San Carlos at the Joint Powers Board meeting on Thursday. For instance, how much money do monthly pass train riders save? And is there any way to squeeze more out of them?
What's the discount percentage offered on the monthly passes compared to a cash fare basis? For example, on BART, the maximum discount you can get is like 6% or so for a high-value ticket, whereas Caltrain offers about a 40% discount if you compare 21 cash fares to a monthly pass. And of course, the discount could be even higher than that if you choose to ride on the weekends.
This man mentioned Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger and his seeming penchant for funding road and bridge-style infrastructure, but wondered where the corresponding love for transit agencies is.
Transit, schools, healthcare, childcare, they're all being screwed by our honorable governor. It's time to kind of re-examine some priorities here. Tell the state legislature, the governor, stop robbing the transit agencies and start get your priorities straight.
Lisa Reinheimer is executive director of the Council of San Benito County Governments and spoke on the subject of potential service cuts south to Gilroy.
Caltrain service to Gilroy is really important to San Benito County residents for mobility option reasons, as well as reducing congestion on area highways. Our transit service, our local transit service, connects to each of the Gilroy Caltrain runs, 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. Our ridership has actually increased over the last year by about 14%.
Brody Hamilton's the head of parking and transit at Stanford University, a major buyer of something called the Caltrain Go Pass.
The recent survey instead shows 72% of Stanford employees who regularly commute on Caltrain travel only to or one zone. As purchaser of over half of the Caltrain Go Passes, that's over 10,000 a year, Stanford's cost should reflect more accurately its usage rate.
Hamilton says the cost to Stanford University alone would be almost $500,000 if the cost of Go Passes increases. As for the vote,
we'll need a roll call vote, please.
Director Church?
Aye.
Director Cisneros?
Aye.
Director Harnett? Director Cowra?
Aye.
Director Lloyd?
Aye.
Director Yeager?
Aye.
Chair Gage?
Yes.
And it was with that vote that the Joint Powers Board voted to declare the fiscal emergency. But how exactly is that going to affect Caltrain riders? The final decision on that doesn't come till a vote at next month's meeting, but it looks like the changes are forming up this way. They're leaning away from killing Caltrain service on weekends. They're also leaning away from per-zone and base price hikes to Caltrain fares. They're leaning away also from killing service to Gilroy. Eliminating that would only save about $200,000 anyway. The cuts they're leaning toward include reducing service in middays, Monday through Friday, to only 1 train per hour instead of 2 trains per hour. As mentioned, they're also looking closely at hiking the price of the Go Pass, and they're seriously considering upping the cost for parking at some train stations as well. The vote is scheduled for the Joint Powers Board meeting in July, as mentioned. If it goes as expected, the Go Pass will get more expensive right away. The service and parking fee changes will happen this September.